I've got some lights. I hope you're able to see me. Hello friends. It's Monday, November 23rd, and we're going to do some weight strength day. If you have some dumbbells, some kettlebells, we're just gonna have a good time, friends. Hi, good morning. Hopefully you did not see me accidentally press record while I was setting up my camera. Nobody saw that? So there's a dangerous thing in going live. Hi, good morning, hello. It's a little dark in here. I hope you'll be able to see me here, friends, but it is the end of November. Days getting shorter and a little rare. Oh, Lisa's here, Angela's here. What's up, ladies? Got some weights, ready to cause some trouble. We're gonna start out on the floor. So very gentle, feeling like this is a medium week. You don't have to go ham. That was not a Thanksgiving joke. I'm so sorry, but I call it sort of an active child's pose. So my arms are reached out in front of me. I'm sort of dropping the chest to the floor, but my toes are tucked. My toes are tucked, and that's what's sort of keeping this active here. Pressing into the hands just a little bit, and then I'm gonna come forward. You can adjust the knees or the arms if you need to. When you come forward here, finding the hips right in line with the knees, and what I'm going to do with the upper body is spin one arm open. So I'm pressing the floor away, spinning this arm open, and then very slowly bring it back to the floor. Again, active child's pose, pressing back, and then switching that other arm. So again, I'm reaching long, slowly spinning open. Want to get into any twisting actions super slow. If you just get up this morning, push it back, child's pose, do a little chest open here. Let's just do one more each side. So reach and open, pushing back in between. Oh, hello, good morning. From there, that's so good. Let's just bring one foot forward, so you could either have the back knee down or the back knee lifted for a slightly more active feeling here, but I'm gonna keep both hands on the ground, if that feels all right for you. And then same deal, we'll push back and hit the other side. So other foot is forward now. You can drop that knee down, it's not a problem. Sort of whatever feels best. We're waking the hips up this morning. Hi, oh, there you are, fantastic. And then I'm gonna push back and walk the feetsies to the handsies, getting some motion going. Hi, good morning. Can you see me in the darkness of our, once every like 87 days we have an overcast day in Santa Fe. It's today. Friends, we're gonna get into some weight stuff. If you're just joining us, make sure you get nice and warmed up. But here's the good news. We're gonna start out on the floor this morning. I am gonna get into some Turkish get-ups, which can be very complex, but I'm gonna do just working some pieces of them today. So, options to keep it real simple. But here's how we're gonna start out. So I've got my left knee bent. My left foot is planted on the floor. My left arm is in the sky. I'm going to consider this my working arm. So normally in Turkish get up, I'm going to set my hand up here by the body. Not today, not for this first move. For this first move, I am just going to hold my rib cage. My elbows planted down by my side and my hands coming across the opposite rib cage. So what I'm going to really think about here is how much I use the bent knee to press. Right, this first move of the Turkish get up is one of the most challenging when you've got a lot of weight. Figuring out how to start getting your body off off the floor, it happens with the heel. So I'm taking the arm out of it to practice rolling over to my side, just using the bent leg. Make a sense? So if you're with me and you've got, let's say, 3 or 4 in the bag, let's just do 3 more here, rolling onto the side. The other really hard thing about this is you're gonna try and keep the knee pointing to the sky. I don't want to collapse the knee down, right? I'm gonna keep that knee high, and if you're ready, let's just hit the other side. See, so gentle, starting on the floor. Just kidding. So my right knee is up now, my right hand is to the sky, and if you're new to the Turkish get up, the idea is that I'm punching the sky. I'm always keeping this fist completely vertical, no matter what my shoulder rotation is happening. I want to keep this arm straight up and down. Bring this supporting arm into this little side, sort of like holding your rib cage, giving yourself a little rib cage hug. Again, focusing on the bent knee side. Drive through that heel, roll over onto your side until those shoulders are stacked. Let's just knock out 3 more here. 3, so good. 2, make the leg, make the glute do the work there. So nice. So nice getting it started there. Let's come up. I'm gonna grab a little bit of weight. So I'll give you dumbbell options or kettlebell options. Also, body weight is fantastic. I'll just play with a lot of these moves with my fists. So we're gonna come up to the middle part of what is the Turkish get up here. I've got one knee out to the side, 90 degrees in the belly. There's 90 degrees between my front thigh and my back calf, if that makes sense. So this guy's nice and open here. We're gonna bring a load in. You can practice this. So if my left knee is up, my left arm is to the sky, all I'm doing is tapping the floor. So boom, 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 I'm sitting the hip back. I mean, I'm doing more than just tapping the floor, but the hip's going back behind me. So if you're ready to try this move, if you had dumbbell here, again, we're just gonna keep the eyes on the weight. If you've got kettlebell, get her into that rack position. Find your full press lockout and control it down. It's not a huge range of motion here, but let's get at least 6. Dun, dun, dun. So again, I'm gonna bring my eyes back forward, and as I rotate down, adds to the heavy stuff. Very nice, boom. Woo, holding on to that balance. Ding, and down. Okay, bring it down with control. And then I'm just gonna pop it out other side. So bing, bada bing. I've got my right leg out now, so the weight will be in the right arm. Bring it all the way up. Take your eye gaze up. Hips go back to the wall behind you. And reaching for the floor. So in the Turkish get up, this part, we're really looking for a stack of the shoulders. When we come back, we want to be nice and solid there. Is that 6? Bing, bing. I started to ramble. Woo! A little overhead touchdowns there. Well done, friends. How you feeling? How you feeling? Ready to get into some more powerful moves? So we're gonna come back to the Turkish get up. We're gonna put some pieces together. But before we do that, let's get the heart rate going. What do you say? So I'm gonna grab a not super heavy bell. This is gonna be a single arm swing. So if you've never done the single arm swing before, you definitely don't want to go heavy, but what we're gonna think about is keeping the shoulders square, keeping the hips square, as only one side is loaded, right? I can let this weight pull me. I'm not gonna let it. I'm gonna keep my torso solid here. Hand comes behind me, and then as I come up, weight is weightless, falling back with gravity. Really just think about that strong hip lockout. So again, we're gonna go for 8 if your kettlebell style looks like this. If your dumbbell style, totally fine. Just really focus on these hips. 8 each side. You ready for this? Ready for this? Got that shoulder locked in, and let's go. 7 and 8. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Take a beat there. You need to catch the breath. It's an explosive move, right? So we're getting a little huff and puffy. And on the other side, if you're ready, again, we're gonna start thumb to bum here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Safe parking. Woohoo! Very nice. Very, very nice, friends. Works every time. Works every time. All right, so we're gonna come back down to the floor and put some of this Turkish get-up stuff together. So again, if this is new to you, roll body weight. It's pretty complicated. And you wanna wait until you really know the movement with the body before we're putting load on it, because I've got to keep my eyes on the heavy stuff, right? So, bum, ba, bum. Let's just hit the first 3 moves of the Turkish get-up. That means, right, I'm starting with that heel drive, but up and over to my so supportive elbow now. Hand is on the floor, and then I'm just gonna come up to the hand. So I consider that 1, 2. The third here is a little bit of a hip bridge. So finding the stack in the shoulders, coming back down to the booties, to the elbow, and to the back. So those 3 parts, up and over to the elbow, up to the hand sitting so tall, stack the shoulders, lift the hips, and control it down. Control it down, control it down, make a sense? Let's do 1 more on this side. Again, initiate with that heel drive, sitting so tall. Boom. Lift these hips, hold this stack for 3, 2, 1, and then really control it down. Control it down. We'll hit the other side. If you're already loading it, if you know what you're doing, that's not a problem. But I'm gonna just focus here on this body weight for this first little round here. Up and over to the elbow, up to the hand. Find that stack. Yes. Control it down. Control it down. Control it down. Again, if you need to make some adjustments in your setup, I know it's hard to say go with what feels natural, but there's little micro adjustments you can sort of make throughout that's gonna make sure that you feel more supported. 1 more here, up and over to the elbow, up to the hand. Lift the hips so high for 3, 2, 1. Set it down to the elbow, to the back. Oh, so good. Okay, so if that is feeling nice for you and you're ready to load it, here's your opportunity. I'm gonna do 1 full get up each side. Again, if this is brand new to you and you become overwhelmed, stick with those first 3 moves. But I'm just gonna do one full get up on each side. Starting on, I'm gonna start on my left side. So again, my left knee is bent. My weight is right over the shoulder the whole time. Supportive, friends, out to my side, up and over to that elbow, up to the hand, lift the hips, and from here, right, we sneak the knee under, nice and supportive. I'm coming up to vertical. This is what we practiced earlier, right here, right? Coming up to vertical. If you know what you're doing, I'm gonna do the old windshield wiper the back knee version. Stand up from your lunge, right back into it. Windshield wiper the back knee, reach for the floor. Again, we practice that one little piece right there. Once you feel totally in control of the shoulder stack, kick the leg through, drop the hip, control it to the elbow, control it to the back. Bringing that weight down. Woo! Just one of those puppies feels so nice. I'm gonna set it up on the other side. You guys rolling with me? So again, if that was too complicated, 1000%, just stick with the first 3 moves. Practice it body weight before you ever get into some crazy heavy load. Bum, ba, dun, dun, dun. But again, I'm gonna keep this arm so vertical, leading with that heel drive, up and over to the elbow, up to the hand. Find the stack and then sneak the knee under, body goes vertical, windshield wiper to that back knee, tuck it and come up to standing. Reverse lunge, windshield wiper the knee, find the floor. Solid in that bottom shoulder, kick it through, set it down to the elbow, to the back. Oh, so full body. So that's a lot to communicate through a live stream, but hopefully that makes sense there, friends. Got one for kicks. Okay. So I got one more move in this set, a little less craziness. We're gonna come into a staggered stance deadlift. So, or not staggered stance, a kickstand. Ooh, we love a kickstand. So kickstand is meaning one toe is up here. I'm gonna be working dominantly on my left leg, so my weight will be in the right. So we're just gonna start out with 5 kickstand deadlifts. Yes? 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set it down. Other side. Again, totally up on my toes here, mostly relying on this single leg. 5 more, keeping those shoulders nice and square. 3, 4, and 5. Heavy stuff, heavy stuff. So now we're gonna add on to it. If those make sense, so again, your option is to stay just doing the kickstands, but if you're up for a good balance challenge, I hate to give you any day with at least one balance challenge. We're gonna alternate between that kickstand deadlift and a full-on single leg Romanian deadlift, as they call it. So what does that look like? Kickstand, come back to the floor. Now my kickstand leg is gonna go up. Nope, don't do that. One kickstand. And then from the top, I'm gonna let the leg come up. Don't do what I did the first time. Silly rabbit. One deadlift. Ba-ba. One fly-in. One kickstand. So your goal here is 5 of each. Take it nice and slow. Again, a harder surface under your standing leg is gonna greatly affect how hard the balance challenge is here. Any challenge is so good though. Bam! Once you get 5 of each of those on that leg, we'll balance it out on the other side. Ooh, that's a lot. 5 and 5, kickstand, 2 flying. Bum, bum. Find this balance, nice and long, right? So I'm thinking, when I pick that heel up, right here, wall behind me, all the way back, but keep the shoulder locked down, glued down. The lats are holding on to this bell. I'm not dumping into my shoulder, right? Boop. So good, boom. 3, balance, balance, balance. Oh, my bottom burners. S-4, you're doing great, friends. Take your time. Oh, I thought this was gonna be so gentle. Lies, pure lies. Not Gentle Monday. No one would come to that show. Well done, friends. Well done. Feeling this just a little bit. So before we get into, before we come back to the top, I know that was a long list of things. Let's just do one little pigeon stretch here. So however you want to get into it, I basically have one knee forward, One knee is long behind me. So it's just good to give the hips a little love. You should feel this on the outside of your front leg side. You could, if you're a flexible person, one could bring their shin closer to parallel. It's not me, this is where I am, and that's great. Well, take it back one time just to bring it over to pigeon on the other side. Holy hippies, hi. A little stretch between sets. Okay, thank you for entertaining me. So let's take it back. Let's take it back to just that overhead press and touchdown. So again, if that Turkish get up is super duper complicated and you just want to practice this piece, this is a great way just to work on this piece, feeling pretty confident because it's kind of a blind reach, right? So I've got my weight overhead, right arm, right knee forward, free hand reaches for the floor as my hips reach for the wall behind me. This is the hinge part of the Turkish get up. So again, 40 tight, boom, there's 4 and 5, bring it safely all the way down to the floor, 4 switching the legs, and the arm, yes, other side, again, all the way up. I'm gonna keep my eyes up the whole time. I'm training my bottom hand to trust that it can find the floor. Let's call that 4 and 5. So good, so good. Bring it down, nice and safe. Let's practice that single arm swing. Hit it again, hit it again. 8 each arm. I'm gonna keep it right there. I think I'm gonna pick up a little more significance. If you're so lucky as to have some heavy stuff. The point of going heavy here is not just to show off, but to really challenge this sort of crossbody thing that happens when I have to resist twisting under the force of this big old hunk of iron. Big 8, you ready? Let's do it. So nice. Oh, I conjured some focus. There. True challenge. Catch the breath. There's no rush here to get to the other side. But when you're ready, 8 more. Just as nice. Single arm swinging. Turkish get up each side. One full kahuna. You are very welcome to stay body weight here or just practice to the hip bridge. I know it's a lot of steps, but we love it. It's so full body. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start left arm loaded, left leg active, free hands and legs about 45 from the center line here. When you're ready, up and over to the elbow, up to the hand. Lift those hips, sneak the knee under the body, and torso vertical. Windshield wiper the knee, tap the toes, come to standing. Reverse plunge right from whence you came. Windshield wiper the back knee. Find the floor, kick it through, to the elbow, to the back. So nice. The other really great way to switch sides is just to rotate your body. Then the bell can stay right where it is. But let's load up this other side here. Right arm overhead, right knee bent, driving through through that right heel. Up and over. To the hand. Lift the hips, sneak the knee under. And torso vertical. Windshield wiper back knee. Up to standing. Reverse lunge. Same side. Windshield wiper. Find the floor. Kick it through. To the elbow. To the back. And bring it all the way down. So good. We should call this a focus Monday. Very, very focused, friends. To put in a 3-day work week? Are you guys taking a holiday? What are holidays? I will be celebrating in all the culinary fashions. Deadlift to our kickstand to full-on single leg Romanian. So, go bum. I've got my weight on the side where the kickstand is. Come up to tall. Send this leg flying. 5 each. 1 deadlift. 1 flying. 1 kickstand. 1 flying. They're both deadlifts, that's why I keep switching what I'm saying. So much good. Good. Balance. 1 more this side. Bam. Woo. That's nice and rowdy. Oh, the deadlifts, friends. There are so many kinds of deadlifts. I never do tire. Kickstand to flying here when you're ready, right? But these are both hip hingy moves. That's why I call it a deadlift. Control it down. That kickstand. Make sure the back is nice and flat here the whole time. Shoulders away from the ears. Ta-ta! Your goal is 5 of each. I'm gonna call this 4. Boop! Last one. Ta-ta! Buns on fire. And set it down. So good! So good! How are we doing? Holy shit, it's already 8 o'clock. If you guys got a jet, not a problem. I'm gonna do 1 more pigeon here. Oh, pigeon. But then I think I'm gonna hit one more round, guys. I know those Turkish get-ups really are a time suck. But I'm gonna do 1 more round here. Right after I knock out a little pigeon on the other side. Nice, nice long stretch there. Woo. Let's spice it up though. Let's start with the single arm swing. I'm gonna do 1 Turkish get up and then finish with that kickstand because it's so good and rowdy. But you're getting 8 more swingies. Wow, we got this. Oh, it's sunny here today. Yes, nice. As long as one of us has sunshine, it totally counts for the team. 8 single arm swings. When you're ready, use that breath. Nice safe parking. Oh, hopefully you have a safe surface to work on. 8 on the other side. When you're ready, last time, single arm swings. Yeah! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Sit her down. We're gonna get right into 1 full Turkish get up. Each side. Oh, I'm not gonna use that though. That's crazy. So if you're just practicing to the hip bridge, elbow hand hip bridge, do 3 of those each side. But if you're doing 1 full spicy, let's hit it. Dun, dun, dun. Driving through that heel, up and over to the elbow, up to the hand, lift the hips, sneak the knee under, torso vertical. Windshield wiper back knee, come to standing. Control it back in that lunge. Knee pivots in, find the floor, kick it through to the elbow, to the back. Show good, show good. Other side. When you're ready, boom, boom, boom. Again, I'm not trying to show you guys my butt, but I wanted you to be able to see it from the other angle. There's a lot of angles to this one. Up and over to the elbow, up to the hand, lift the hips, sneak the knee under, torso vertical, windshield wiper, stand, find that lunge, pivot in, find the floor, kick it through, to the elbow, to the back, all the way down, yes! Final move, real quick here, we powered through round 3. Let's yip yapping for me. Kickstand deadlift into that full single leg Romanian. Boom, and a boom, reach it so long. I'm feeling crazy, let's hit 6. Of each, that's 2. Boom. Long, 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 reach it long, boom, 3. Don't let the flying hip come up. Keep the hips square to the ground there. You got 2 more, come on. Big bells make us focus. And last time, boop, boop. On this side anyway, ha 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 ha. Oh, beautiful, beautiful work. Just give the old legs some love. There's a lot of tension in there. Woo, strong work, friends. Other side here. 6 of each, SLRDLs. Very good, very good. Kickstand, again, I want to be up on my toes. Bum, bum. At that top position. Picking up the leg. So much balance on that standing side. Boom, boom. There's 2. Again, your goal is 6. We added 1 rep because we're crazy. We're so wild. There's 3. Take your time. Boom, boom, boom. One can be both crazy and moving with intention. I swear, it sounds impossible. No, you're doing it. Last one. Whoa, dear, hold on to that balance. You got it. Woo! In barely over 30 minutes. Yeah. You did it. That was the whole thing. So I would add some more pigeoning on there if you're feeling the tightness in the hips. It isn't just me. In all of the stretching. Excellent work, friends. I will 100% see you here on Wednesday for Resistance Band Wednesday. We will get the bands. They will be very stretchy. It'll be wonderful. Oh yes, and don't forget to drink some water, friends. Staying hydrated. Easiest button to push. Whew, okay, enough of this. I love you very much. I'll see you on Wednesday.